Hello everyone and welcome to this week's episode of the Council of Elrond. This week we have a very special episode because we have two guests who are here to help us try out a Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit game. We're going to play this game together and then let you all know if it's worth buying or not. This is not a sponsored episode, we just thought it'd be fun to get together with some friends and play a Lord of the Rings game. And you can all listen along and see if you can get the answers to the questions too.
It's a drinking.
Last one standing wins.
Alright guys, well before we start today's episode I just want to give a huge shout out to two of our newest members on our Buy Me a Coffee account. So we want to say a huge thank you to Craig and to Stephanie.
Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for contributing and becoming a member. It really means the world to us, and we still can't believe that people are actually supporting us, and it's an amazing feeling. So yeah,
we love you.
Thank you from the two of us.
Yeah guys, thanks so much. And of course, if you want to get involved and contribute the price of a cup of coffee to us here on the podcast, you can do so via the link in the podcast info section.
And we hope to bring you lots more content.
Yes, more good stuff coming soon.
Oh, come on, we can take them.
So, welcome everyone to this week's episode. I'd like to start by introducing our first guest today, Mr. Danny Izquierdo. Welcome, Danny. How are you doing? Are you ready to smash some Tolkien trivia?
Yeah, I'm very excited to be here and to test my nerdy knowledge of Lord of the Rings.
Cool. Well, it's good to have you. So, Danny and I met in Madrid years ago, and we actually shared a house together for a couple of years. And in that time, we probably watched The Lord of the Rings. How many times, Dan?
Oh, Jesus. Loads of times. Yeah, quite a few times, yeah.
Quite a few. It was on constantly. So I knew he was a good lad at that point. And our second guest today is Sam Steele. So welcome, Sam.
Morning.
Sam, how are you doing? Are you feeling confident in your Lord of the Rings lore?
Real good, real good. I had a little swatting session yesterday, watched the first half of the Fellowship in preparation.
Just the first half?
Yeah, that's all I had time for, but you know, it's a long film.
Yeah. You should watch it on double speed or something.
Yeah, I should
Get it
have
all
done.
in. Yeah. So Sam and Danny grew up together in Southport, England, and we've gotten to know Sam pretty well over the years through Danny. And they're good friends of ours who are also big Lord of the Rings fans. So we thought that they would be the perfect guests for this episode. And as always, my co-host and brother Dave is here. So
Hello.
How are you, Dave?
I'm good. And also, I met Johnny in our house as well, and we grew up together, so we've known
We
each
crossed
other.
paths a few times.
We've
Yeah,
known each other how long now? We've 20 something years. It's been
quite
good.
a while.
Quite a while. Too
Yeah,
long.
I've been sick of you for most of them.
Yeah, same. Ditto.
I'm also sitting here enjoying Black's Brewery KPA, which is a Kinsale Pale Ale. So I'm enjoying that as well. It was my birthday a while ago, and like a month ago, and a friend of mine sent me over a shipment of about 6 or 7 large Irish pale ales. So I'm enjoying one of them right now. What are you boys enjoying? Danny, are you partaking in a beverage?
I am. I've got a Coors Light. That's all I've got
Ooh,
at my
Where's that
disposal.
from?
It's
Coors Light.
exotic.
It's
exotic.
It's not the best thing out there, but it'll do the job.
You just love Jean-Claude Van Damme, that's why.
yeah. It's brewed in the UK, actually. I thought it was more of an American beer, but it's from the UK.
It's brewed in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh, well, look at that. There you go.
In the Alps of the UK.
What about you? What about you, Sam? What are you sucking on?
Oh, I'm sucking on a Hazy Jane, which is a Brewdog.
Hazy Jane.
Oh, it's
Oh,
delicious.
lovely.
Yeah, it's like an orangey IPA from Scotland, I believe. Yeah, in
Brewdog is nice.
Ellen, Scotland.
Brewdog is
yeah.
nice.
Delicious.
Yeah, they're pretty good. And what about you, Dave?
So I'm sporting a Torpedo Tropical. Wait, what is it? Tropical Torpedo IPA. So it's from Sierra Nevada, California,
Ah, nice.
I believe. Yeah, delicious, very fruity.
Prima.
Very good.
So no Guinness. No Guinness.
No Guinness.
No Guinness.
Surprising. Oh, I've got a foreign export Guinness. It's 7.8%. It's in the fridge.
Oh wow, is that from like Africa or something?
Yeah, it's from Nigeria. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Nigeria. That's the place where most Guinness is consumed in
Yeah,
the world.
the most
yeah.
Guinness. Yeah, a little fun
Yeah,
fact. for the old-
more than in Ireland. Yeah. So there you go. So that's I believe our on the Council of Elrond. That's our first ever moment where we've kind of rated our beers or anything like that. So maybe that'll be a common segment going forward.
Will not be the last.
The grog. Grog ratings.
The grog.
It comes in pints.
Break out the ale! These men are thirsty!
So anyway, I'm going to explain the rules of the game that we're going to play today. So first of all, this is a Lord of the Rings based Trivial Pursuit game. I have cards with 6 questions on each, and I have a dice with 6 colors on it. Each color corresponds to a particular category of question. And the categories are things, forces of evil, forces of good, locations in history, battles, and making the movies. Oof. So that's also another thing, that this game is quite heavily focused on the movies of the Lord of the Rings as well. So just in case people want to know that. And also, since we're all in different locations, we're playing this game on Zoom. But Dave and I both have copies of the game, so we will alternate in asking the questions so that we aren't asking ourselves questions. And the idea of the game is to collect what's called a wedge card from each category. Whoever gets 6 cards first wins. So that's quite simple. So for example, I will roll the dice, and if green appears, I'll ask someone, let's say Dave, a green question. If he gets it right, he does not win that card, but rather now he gets asked a wedge question. So if he is successful in this one, he gets to keep the card. So in order to win a card, you need 2 correct questions answered back to back.
Very good.
If Dave does not need a green card, as he already has one, then he must answer this card correctly anyway, and then wait to roll again and hope he gets the color that he needs. Obviously, when you only have 1 color remaining, it can take quite a while to roll it, and you may have to answer loads of questions to get it. Or you could be lucky and roll it straight away. I don't know. So we'll see how that pans out as well. Cool. Also, the layout of the game, we're going to go in alphabetical order. So first we'll have Danny, then Dave, then me, and finally Sam. So I'll roll the dice and ask the questions to both Danny and Dave, and then Dave will do the same for me and Sam. Okay? And also, Danny, you have been selected as our designated scorekeeper. So, cool. Right, so Danny, also you're up first, so I'm going to roll for you.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah, cool. I'm ready.
I'm nervous.
You're ready. Here we go. So,
Real nervous.
first one for you, Dan, is a yellow, which is battles category. So the question is, how many abreast does the column of warrior elves march into Helm's Deep?
Oh, what?
Oof.
How many?
I'll repeat the question.
Yeah,
how many abreast does the column of warrior elves march into Helm's Deep?
That's a tough.
How many breasts do they have? And then divide it by 2.
I'm gonna say 6.
That is the wrong answer. Sorry. So unlucky. The correct answer is they come in 4 abreast. 4 abreast.
We are proud to fight alongside men once more.
So I've just rolled for Dave, and Dave, I've rolled you a pink.
Ooh.
So that is forces of good category. So, the question is, what old things does Frodo say Bilbo pores over for hours in his Bag End study? I know I said bag end very slowly. It sounded a bit weird.
Bag End.
So what old things does Frodo say Bilbo pores over for hours in his Bag End study?
I know maps is one of them. One of the answers. Is it 2 answers I'm looking for?
There's only one answer.
Oh, maps. Sorry.
That is the correct answer. Good job. Well done.
Oh, thank you very much.
So, good job. You do not win that card. Now you get access to a wedge card. So the next card, if you get it correct, you will keep that card. So, it's another pink.
Ooh,
so again,
make the girls wink.
forces of good. Question. What kind of entertainment is Gandalf most noted for among the children of Hobbiton?
Come on.
He's such a pedo.
Yeah, it's sharing candy out of his white van. I'm going to say Chinese fireworks.
Right, okay. The answer is fireworks, so you are correct.
Woo.
Dave, you win a pink wedge card.
Lovely.
So I think the actual rules of this game are that if you win a wedge card, you can continue to answer more questions, and you can continue to win more wedge cards without moving to another player. But for the purpose of this podcast, we're going to say that if you win a wedge card, that's the end of your turn, and we're going to go to the next player just to get more people involved. So the next one is, it's me. So Dave, you are rolling for me.
All right, John. You get a yellow.
Battles.
So yellow is battles, and your question is, where does the last battle of the War of the Ring take place? Minas Tirith, Cirith Ungol, or outside the Black Gate?
Outside the Black Gate.
You are correct. Well done. Now for your wedge. It is a light blue, which is forces of evil. Ooh. So your question is, what does the leader of the Uruk-hai captors call the object he swears to deliver to Saruman?
Say that question again.
I will say it again. What does the leader of the Uruk-hai captors call the object he swears to deliver to Saruman?
Is it when he says Saruman will have his prize? Is that
very good? Well done. Yes,
is that the answer?
It's a yeah, that's it. The prize.
Okay.
Saruman will have his prize. We will deliver them.
All right, Sam. I'm gonna roll the dice here. Ooh, it's a dark green, which is making the movies.
Fran Walsh.
That is the correct nominee. What's the official website for the Lord of the Rings movies? So I want the official website.
There's no multiple choice, is there?
No, God, no. I want every letter in there.
Right, https://
There's 2 colons. No, I'm only messing. Go on.
For the film trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. I don't know if they go LOTR or I'm gonna go www.thelordoftheringstrilogy.net. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you were so close.
Oh no.
It's just without the word trilogy. It's just www.thelordoftheRings.net.
Oh, I thought trilogy. I don't know why. Never mind.
It's a tough question. Green is always the hardest category.
100%.
Yeah. Right. So back to Danny. So you are. Oh, I've just rolled you a green.
Nice.
So, what outdoor set had a large irrigation system to keep the grass green during the summer? I'll repeat that one more time. What outdoor set had a large irrigation system to keep the grass green during the summer?
Hobbiton
is the correct answer.
It's very confident.
Very nice. Good job.
Well done.
Very well done.
I couldn't have said Mordor or something like that.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have made sense.
Shelob's Cave.
Right. So, Dan, for your wedge question, I've rolled a blue, which is forces of evil. And the question is, who calls Grima Wormtongue's words poison in Edoras?
That would be Eowyn.
That is the correct answer. Okay, good. So you have a blue wedge. Congratulations.
You are AO winning.
Okay. I think he's AO drawing.
Yeah.
Oh, is he AO drawing? Oh, never mind.
Right, Dave, you're up.
Yes, sir.
So yellow for you, which is another battles. So the question: where does the army of men that Faramir ambushes in Ithilien hail from?
Can you repeat the question?
I can. Where does the army of men that Faramir ambushes in Ithilien hail from? There's multiple choice. I'll give it to you. So, the north, the south, or the east?
I don't remember. Oh, sorry. He ambushes the Haradrim. So men from the... I want to say... We're talking about the men he's actually ambushing and not his own men.
The guys he's shooting bow and arrows at.
The Haradrim, they are men of it's either the east or the south. I'm going to go for... Yeah, men of the east.
That is not the correct answer.
Balls. Men of the south.
What?
Men of the south.
It's southeast.
Yeah.
They're from Wexford. They're from down there.
All right, we keep moving. Am I rolling? I'm rolling for Johnny.
You're rolling for me.
It's a pink. So pink is forces of good. So Johnny, your question is, where does Treebeard carry Merry when he catches him first on his shoulders? Is it in his left hand or in his right hand?
Oh,
Merry.
God.
What a question.
Where does he carry Merry?
Where does Treebeard carry Merry when he first catches him? On his shoulders, in his left hand, or in his right hand?
He doesn't catch him, though. He catches Pippin. Pippin's the one climbing the tree, and he falls, and he catches Pippin, and then he just picks up Merry. I suppose he picks him up probably with his right hand.
Catches him from the ground.
I don't know. Like, later on, we see Pippin on his shoulder and stuff, so I'm going to guess right hand.
It's in his left hand.
Oh, no, I just thought of it there. I just thought of the scene. Oh, no.
Did you watch it in the mirror? I watched it in the mirror last night.
I just thought of the scene where Merry is looking up at him and he's saying, like, tree herder, shepherd of the forest, and he's like closer
Left
to the
hand.
camera,
Yeah.
and he's in the left hand. Yeah. Ah, god damn it. Very good.
Unlucky.
Tricky question.
Tricky
Very good.
question. Yeah, he could have caught him with his shoulder, apparently.
Trixie.
If he was Ronaldinho, he could have caught him with his shoulder.
Do keep the ups with the Yorks. Like.
Sam, you're up, and unfortunately, I've rolled you another green.
Oh, fuck's
I'm sorry. Green is making of the movies, and these questions tend to be quite hard. So, your question is, which month of the year did each movie of the trilogy open at the box office?
Oh, thank God. December.
Well done.
Yeah, it's my dad's birthday. We went to watch him every year.
Oh, that's
cool.
nice.
Shout out to you, Pops.
That's really cool. It's so relieving when you get a green and you're like, I actually know the answer to this one.
Yeah, but he doesn't get the wedge, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Right. So I've just rolled you an orange, which is locations and history. How many years does Bilbo say it's been since a dragon was in the Shire?
Nonsense. Hasn't been a dragon in this for 1,000 years. Yeah, 1,000.
Well done.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Nice.
yes.
Extra points for the impersonation.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but not really.
No, it's terrible. Yeah.
That was an orange wedge.
That was
Sam.
an orange
Orange.
wedge, yeah.
Nice.
Good. So what's the that's our second go through. So what's the scores currently, Dan?
I think we're all on one each.
Oh,
We're all on one
Nice.
each. All right.
Very
Very
good.
good. Okay. So let's go for the next round. So Dan, I've rolled you a yellow, which is battles. I think I've rolled you a battles nearly every time. So the question is, who slays the warg that pounces on Hama's horse during the Rohan refugee attack?
Ooh,
Ooh, good
that
question.
is a good question.
Do you want me to read it again?
Please, yeah.
because it was so good.
Who slays the warg that pounces on Hama's horse during the Rohan refugee attack?
Hammer, son of Hammer Man. Oh, no, that's not him.
What is that guy's name?
I believe it's Haleth, son of Hama.
Haleth.
Haleth, son of
Son of Hammer.
Dave, was it you that told me that they had to like change that guy's voice?
Yeah.
Because his voice broke during the shooting.
Yeah, his balls dropped.
Hollow,
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah. Yeah. Haleth, son of Hama, my lord.
It happened mid-scene. They were too embarrassed to tell him that he lost the part.
Hallis, son of Hammer, my lord.
Right, Dan, I'm going to have to press you for an answer.
Not sure, so I'm gonna have to guess. I'm gonna say Legolas.
Is the correct answer.
Yes, well done.
Very good.
Oh, I wouldn't
Very
have
good.
that. Nice work.
Wow.
Yeah.
A scout.
I initially thought of gambling because like it was gambling and Hama that were together.
Gambling was just kind of screaming, wasn't he? He was like, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legolas actually
Yeah.
shoots the warg and then runs up and like kills him.
Yeah.
Or kills the orc.
Gambling has a little sword fight with him atop a horse.
Yeah.
Oh, he
And,
does, doesn't he?
and,
Yeah, he does.
he's on top. The other guy's on top of the warg, but then Legolas comes in and finishes him off. And as you said, Dave, he says, "A scout."
Yeah. He takes the XP points.
Very good. So, Dan, your wedge question is going to be another yellow.
Wow.
Do you what color wedge do you already have?
I already have a blue wedge.
Right, Dan. So for a yellow wedge, what sound announces the arrival of Haldir's troops at Helm's Deep?
Legolas wanking.
So just for our listeners, I'll read that one more time, and for you, Dan, as well. What sound announces the arrival of Haldir's troops at Helm's Deep?
It's when Legolas and Aragorn are having their little tiff in the armory, and he hears the elvish horn. He says, "That is no orc horn." I think.
You are correct. It is. The answer is a horn.
Okay.
So very good.
Well done.
Good
Nice.
job. Little yellow one for you. I think I don't think they were having their tiff. I think they were just making up from after having the tiff.
Oh, yeah.
And he was saying, I was wrong to despair." And Gimli's getting his
Have a dad,
his,
Legolas.
his chainmail. His chainmail.
Oh yeah, that's
Freeze
right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little tight across the chest.
I love that part of Gimli. Right, so Dave, you're up next. So Danny's the out and out leader at the
Oh,
moment.
wow.
See if you can catch him.
Let's go.
I love rolling yellows. I've just rolled another one for you.
Wow. Okay, here we go.
So, which city does Theoden order to be emptied before the advance of Saruman?
Edoras.
Is the correct answer. Very good.
you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Next question
Nice.
is a pink, which you already have.
Oh,
so this is a wedge question, but you will not
won't
win
count.
this card. So if you get this correct, I'll ask you another wedge question.
Sweet.
Qualify.
The question is, what does Boromir drop when he nearly falls off the great stairs in Moria?
I believe it's a torch. A flaming torch.
That is correct.
Nice.
Good job,
Nice,
well done.
yeah.
He drops it in. There's a really cool camera angle from down below looking up at the torch falling. Yeah, that's very good. So, next one for you, a wedge question this time, and it is one that you need. It is orange,
Nice.
which is locations and history.
Give it to me.
So, what kingdom does Grima say Éomer is banished from by decree?
Rohan.
That is the correct answer.
Nice.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good
Woo.
job. Good job.
Sometimes you kind of think about it. It's like, did he banish him from like Numenor?
Hold on.
That would have been kind of useless.
Yeah,
You got banished from Angmar.
Nice.
What colour was that?
very good. That was orange,
Orange.
for
That's
Dave.
It's an orange wedge there.
Nice one.
Lovely.
Good job there.
Thank you.
You are banished forthwith from the kingdom of Rohan.
So, Dave, you're rolling now for me.
Right, Johnny. A yellow, your favorite color, which is battles. So your question is, which hobbit's blade beats back the first tentacle of the lake beast that snatches Frodo? So which hobbit's blade beats back the first tentacle of the lake beast? Sorry, I'm getting my beast and
Mike
beats.
Tyson.
Which hobbit's blade beats back the first tentacle of the lake beast that snatches Frodo?
The black bloke's back block broke.
Why do they ask them so weird? Why can't they just say, which hobbit chopped off the first tentacle?
Yeah, so that was a weird way of wording it, but I believe the answer is Sam.
Correct. Well done.
Nice.
That was a good answer. Right, so I've just rolled you and what color is that? I'm colorblind. It is pink, which is forces of good. So Johnny, your wedge question is, who comforts and feeds two children who have fled to Edoras from their burned out village?
I think it's Eowyn.
You think correct, sir. Well done.
Good.
Nice.
Good.
Right, nice one. So, we're all on two apiece. So, Sam, you've got this chance to level it up. Sorry, we're all on two apiece except for Sam, but you are the last to go in the order. So, yeah.
Sam, I've rolled you a purple.
Yeah.
Purple is
Things.
things.
That's such a general category.
Right.
Also good.
What two kinds of light make enchanted... Wait, what? Okay.
You've got a good question coming up, Sam.
What two kinds of light make enchanted Ithilden markings visible?
Oh.
Do you want me to spell that word? Ithilden. Ithildin.
Ithildin. Okay.
So what two kinds of light make enchanted Ithildin markings visible?
It's gotta be moonlight and starlight.
That is the correct answer. That is very
thank
well
Jesus.
done.
Very good.
Thank Jesus.
I would
I mean,
never
it's
have
technically
heard
the
it.
same sort of light, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very good.
And a purple again. So things again.
More things.
Your question is, which hobbit is first to order a full pint of ale at the Prancing Pony Inn?
It comes in pints. I'm getting one. Right, so Mary says that. Sam's not happy about anyone getting any more pints. Frodo's a fucking puss, so it's gotta be Pippin.
It's actually Mary who orders the pint.
Oh,
it's Pippin.
Pippin.
It's Pippin
Oh.
who says it.
I watched that yesterday. For God's sake.
God, that was in the half of the movie that you prepared for.
It was.
Yeah.
I don't deserve. Yeah. No, I'm gonna go get another beer.
That'll help.
A half pint.
Yeah, you don't deserve a full one. No.
This, my friend, is a pint. It comes in pints? Oh, I'm getting one.
What do you think the most explicit thing in Lord of the Rings is that someone says? Like the most...
I was reading some facts yesterday, and I heard that in the original plan for the script, Gimli was supposed to be swearing all the time,
Oh, really?
and there was also supposed to be a nude scene with Aragorn and Arwen in some lake getting it on.
Really?
That was like
Kinda like
in the
Braveheart.
original, like kind of like Braveheart. There was supposed to be that, and then it just got changed as it went on, and they cut that part out, and also they changed Gimli to not be like a foul mouthed.
What was that? What was that meme that Dave said? The 50 Shades of Gandalf the Grey.
Oh,
I think Saruman calls Theoden a dotard or something.
Yeah.
I think that's the worst insult that is thrown in all the trilogies.
Yeah,
And I
Dotard.
used to always think he said doubt it, because he goes, what does he
I
say?
doubt it.
He goes like, gibbets and crows, doubt it. And I was like, because that's what
class.
like Theoden says, when you hang by the sport of your own crows, then we'll have peace. And I just always thought he goes, gibbets and crows, doubt it.
I doubt it, mate.
Nah. Yeah, I think it wasn't until I had subtitles on one time. Or no, it was when I read it in the book, and I was like, dotard? What the hell is that?
Dotard. You're such a dotard.
Dotard.
I'm trying to think of what the most explicit thing in Lord of the Rings is.
I think it's dotard.
Maybe. Because Boromir says, it is folly. Whereas he wanted to say, it is fucking bullshit. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like, not with 10,000 men could you do this. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Do you know the thing with Breaking Bad? Breaking Bad was allowed one fuck per season, and they had to like strategically plan out like, where do we want to say fuck in the season?
Really?
Because they could only use it once, and they were like, it has to be like a really important fuck.
That's
Yeah.
So
where would we put that in Lord of the Rings?
It's got to be a.
That's a meme. Where would you put fuck in Lord of the
It is,
Rings?
isn't it? Yeah.
It's got to be a conversation between Gandalf saying it to Pippin. It's got to be.
Fool of a fucking toque.
Why don't you fucking throw yourself off there next time?
Yeah.
what about second breakfast? Don't think he knows about second breakfast. Pip, fuck's sake.
Or maybe the guy with one eye that shoots the arrow off Helm's Deep.
Oh, shite.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
All right, Dan, I've rolled you an orange for a change this time.
Cool.
So the question is, how many times does Gollum pounce on Frodo when the hobbits ambush him in Emyn Muil?
What?
Oh, it's loads of times, actually.
That's a great
Like-
question.
It's a class question.
Because Gollum approaches, doesn't he? And then they wake up, and then
What defines a pounce?
Yeah. It's such an ambiguous question, though.
What's the currency exchange rate here? 1 pounce.
I think it's about €4 now.
4 euros is 1 pound.
How much is a pound of weed?
they grab him, and then he pushes one of them away, and I think he jumps on Sam, and then Frodo somehow pulls him away or something. I think twice. I'm going to say twice.
That is the correct answer.
Oh, nice.
Oh, well done. Nice.
Very
Thanks for
nice.
that one.
Very nice. That was a tough question.
Release him, or I'll cut your throat.
So got to go one more time for another wedge. And, oh my God, I rolled you a yellow. So
Oh, no.
it's the other one that you also have.
I already have that.
Right, okay. So question. What two things does Theoden say no army has ever done at Helm's Deep? I'll repeat that. What two things does Theoden say no army has ever done at Helm's Deep?
Breach the deeping wall and step inside the Hornburg.
Oh, well done.
That is exactly word for word the correct answer,
Yes.
Dan. Good job.
Brilliant.
Really good, really good. Right, smashing it. You're on a roll now. Right, next one.
I bet there's loads of stuff they haven't done there.
Yeah, none of them have blown the horn of Helm Hammerhand.
None of them have ever used the toilets in the Hornburg.
In the
They
Hornburg.
haven't, they haven't played frisbee across the deeping wall and stuff.
Right, Dad. So an orange for a wedge, which is locations and history. Question is, at which fortress are Freda and Eothane reunited with their mother?
Helm's Deep.
Yeah, that is the correct answer. Very good.
I was thinking, who's Freda? But then, yeah,
I'm afraid I don't know. Yeah.
she's afraid of those wild men, whatever they're called.
Right, Dave. Question for you is a pink. So, pink is forces of good. The question is, how many tapestries hang on the wall behind Theoden's throne in the Golden Hall?
Ah, for God's sake.
What a question!
What a question. Right, I'll repeat that one more
How many-
time. How many tapestries hang on the wall behind Theoden's throne in the Golden Hall?
First thing you notice, isn't it, is the tapestries?
Yeah. I think it is the first thing I noticed, alright, yeah. I'll definitely notice the next time I'm watching the Two Towers. I'm just going to, there's no way of knowing. I'm going to guess, either 4 or 5. I'm going to guess 4.
Oh, you're so close. It was 5. 5 is the answer.
Oh no!
No, I would have said 4 as well.
Oh, man.
I'd have said 3.
Oh, that's...
I hate those questions,
That's a hard question.
That's such a.
Was it were the tapestries outside the Great Hall? Was it inside?
No, I think they're in the Great Hall behind the throne.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Right.
No, that's
just
hard.
an update on the new alcohol as well. I'm now sporting a Côte de Rhône, which is a wine because we're out of beer in the house. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're going for the more sophisticated route.
And Daniel is now drinking a Guinness.
I'm sporting a Guinness. Yeah.
Nice.
Cheers to you guys. Sláinte.
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 No pauses, no spins, and no regurgitation.
So I'm rolling for you, Johnny.
You are rolling for me.
I've rolled you again a yellow. Battles. You're like a yellow magnet.
I don't have yellow, though. I need yellow.
Oh, that is true.
Battles
So your
is-
question is, who says that one counts as mine after Legolas shoots the warg that was charging him?
Yeah, it's kind of annoying when you get these really simple questions.
Yeah.
Gimli says that.
It's obviously Boromir. Yeah, you are correct. Gimli. Oh, that one counts as mine. Well done. So anyways, it doesn't matter because that doesn't count for shit. So your roll is purple. And you don't have a purple, so you need one.
Things is.
What's the name of Arwen's horse?
It's Asphalov.
Oh yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yes, it's correct.
Oh wow! Nice.
Yeah, she rode so hard that her ass fell.
That's always how I remember the name of that horse.
Can you repeat the actual how you pronounce it?
No.
Please.
How's it spelled?
No, just say it again.
No, because I don't want you to take the answer away from me.
No, you have the answer. I just wanted to hear you say it.
I said Asphalov.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, well done. Asphalov.
Ass fell off.
Asphalov.
I don't know. Ass fell off. 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 Ass fell off.
Ride hard. Don't look back.
Right, so next one is Sam. I rolled you an orange.
Oh.
Which is locations and histories. So, Sam, where does the Fellowship get the boats they take down the River Anduin? Where does
Where do they
the
get
Fellowship
them?
get the boats they take down the River Anduin? Now, there is multiple choice if you want to degrade yourself that much.
I think I'm good. I'm going to go. They got the boats from Lothlorien.
That is the correct answer.
Oh, thank God. After my hiccup last time, I can't trust anything I say.
No, This game makes you like question your life. So, I've rolled you a purple, which you need.
Oh no, things.
Your question is: what food is the innkeeper carrying when Frodo asks him about Strider?
Really?
Again, you saw this yesterday, Sam.
Yeah, come on.
I did, but I wasn't looking at his bloody tray of
It's the
food.
same scene. I hope you didn't go to the toilet during that scene because it's been very important.
Right, so when he was talking to Frodo, that man there,
What?
who is he?
He brings him a kebab, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 2 Domino's boxes.
European.
So sheesh, I think. Oh man, what food? Sorry.
What food is the innkeeper carrying when Frodo asks him
Food.
about Strider?
I think it was a curry.
I mean, I'm gonna just have to say stew and bread.
Eowyn's special stew. he gets it imported in.
So I'm not going to help you out here, but I'm just going to tell you it's one answer. So I need one answer.
It's one answer. Bread.
Is the correct answer.
Very
Well
good.
done.
Oh my
Nice.
God! I mean, who orders bread at a pub?
Maybe it was a tapa.
Maybe it was like an entree.
Yeah, it could have been like, you know.
Yeah, maybe he had like olive oil and balsamic in his back pocket.
Like that other meme of dinner throw. He's like, whenever you get to an Italian restaurant, it's, bring bread and oil.
That's a good one.
Good job. That was very, very well done. Right. So next up, Dan, blue for you, which is a forces of evil. So, what does Aragorn say gives speed to the Uruk-hai captors?
The dealer.
Here's a bag of speed.
I'll repeat the question one more time. Also, as Dave said before, there is multiple choice, but I don't know if you need it. I can give it to you if you want. I'll repeat the question. What does Aragorn say gives speed to the Uruk-hai captors?
So I think he says some evil. I think he's pretty vague about it, actually.
That is the correct answer. That is the correct
Woo!
answer. Very good. Some evil.
Nice.
That's some evil there now.
It's the most vague answer ever actually.
Yeah,
It's just,
some evil. Yeah.
just some evil. It's just so ambiguous. He's not really sure. He's like, well, something is given speed.
Some evil gives speed to these creatures. Sets its will against us.
I think there's a good there's actually a good meme as well where he says that some evil gives speed to these creatures, and then there's like some picture of like a hooded Saruman giving some orcs some speed on a street corner.
That's class.
Sets its will against us.
Right, Dad, for a wedge, which you need, it's a purple. And
Ooh, things is.
according to, I don't know, how is this things? According to Bilbo, what people are hanging on the bell all day?
Oh.
One more time, I'll repeat that. According to Bilbo, what people are, quote, hanging on the bell all day?
What people?
He's stumped. It's a stupid fucking
Yeah.
wording. Isn't
What
it?
people?
Yeah.
What people? That's such a weird.
You people.
I want mountains, Gandalf. That's what he says after, isn't it?
To find somewhere quiet so I can finish my
Yeah.
book.
What
On the
people?
bell.
I'm gonna say. Oh God, I have no idea actually. I'm gonna say.
You can't guess.
Yeah, I can't guess it. So I'm gonna just say well wishers, or party planners. I'll say, for example.
That's not the answer, so no, I'm sorry. Does anybody want to, anybody else know it? I know it as well.
I know.
Do you know, Sam?
Is it?
Confounded relatives.
Confounded
Yeah.
relatives, yeah.
Confounded relatives.
Is that what it
wow.
says? Confounded.
No, the answer just says his relatives.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You know what? I was going to
relatives.
say the Sackville Bagginses.
Yeah, that was the first thing that popped into my head was Sackville Bagginses, but
I don't know if I would have given it for Sackville Bagginses because he specifically says these confounded relatives, they have me hanging on the bell all day. They won't give me a moment's peace.
Confounded world.
So
I don't think I remember the word confounded. I was trying to think of that quote, but I knew it was relatives.
I focused quite heavily on that scene when I watched it yesterday.
I almost said distant relations.
distant relations. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, it's a tough
That is
question
very
though.
hard,
Tough
yeah.
question.
I want to see mountains again. Mountains, Gandalf. And then find somewhere quiet where I can finish my book.
Right, Dave, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
My favorite color to roll, yellow for you, Dave. So,
lovely.
Who says that many of the reserve troops at Helm's Deep have seen too many winters?
I'm just trying to remember. I know that it's Legolas is talking to Aragorn, and either him or Gimli say it, and then the other says, "Are too few." Now I'm trying to remember.
This is one of those moments that you can imagine any of the characters.
Both
Like
voices.
I could even imagine Gandalf saying it. Like,
I can imagine Treebeard saying it, and that would take about 5 minutes.
Hammer, son of Hammer. He said it.
Hammer.
Just read the quote again. And many have seen too few winters, or too many winters.
no, the quote is yes that many have seen too many winters.
This is so annoying. I feel like it's Legolas that says that, and then Gimli says, "Or too few." But I can see Legolas saying, "Or too few." I think Legolas says, "Or too few." Oh, yeah, it's Gimli. Gimli says it. Yeah. Oh wait. Many of these. Okay, I'm going to say Gimli.
Many of these trees are my friends. Final answer, Gimli.
Yeah.
That is the correct answer. Very good.
Oh,
well done.
Nice.
I was literally putting it down to the hierarchy of the actors that were cast, as in Viggo would say the most lines, then Legolas, and Gimli, it would be a pure Gimli thing to say, or too few. But then I definitely could remember Legolas saying, or too few.
Yeah, but Legolas is a bit whiny in that scene, isn't he? It's a bit.
Yeah, he's
a bit-
whiny.
Or too few.
Yeah, too few.
Yeah, because then he goes off saying about there's fear in their eyes and stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably loses his shit.
Yeah.
Like, the only time in the whole trilogy that he kind of loses.
Yeah,
his shit.
that's true.
Natha Dagathire.
Then I shall die as one of them.
Right, Dave.
Yes.
So I've rolled you a pink, which you do not need. But
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
again.
So forces of good. What two things are in Theodred's hands at his burial?
Oh, my God.
What?
Are you
Oh my
serious?
Lord.
Great question.
Was he holding his own hands?
It could have been
It's like a trick
his left
question,
hand
yeah.
and his right hand.
Yeah, exactly.
To be honest, I switched the Buddy thing off because Buddy thingy sings.
Because Eowyn starts singing.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Am I the only person that
The worst
likes
thing.
her singing?
I like it.
I
It
hate
just
it.
always
It's
takes
the
me by
worst.
surprise.
I see all these memes about like, oh, it's the worst thing. I think it's class. Like, Mello, I
It's the
think
worst.
it's deadly.
Oh.
I think it ends really weirdly, the way it just goes, "Mello."
But it leaves me wanting more. I don't know. Maybe I've got
Leaves
some
me
weird,
wanting
like,
less.
maybe I've got some weird like sadistic taste in music, but
All right, what
I'm
does he
like
hold
one
in
of those
his hand?
monks in like
Like Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci
You
Code,
get
like whipping
You
myself.
get the leg strap.
Yeah.
Let me just listen one more time to Eowyn singing.
Play it again. Play it again.
So, Dave, one more time the question: what two things are in Theodred's hands at his burial?
I'm going to imagine like everyone's buried with their sword. So I'm going to imagine that's one. And the other...
Stew.
Yeah,
Eowyn stew.
is it bread or is it stew?
Here, I made you this nice stew.
He just pretended to be dead.
It's these feckin' questions. I think it might be a flower. So I'm just like no, I'm never gonna change my answer. I'm just gonna go for sword and flower. As a
Dave,
guess.
that is the correct answer.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
That's worthy. That's worthy of a wedge. So well done, Dave. For an extra
wedgie.
point, can you tell me what type of flower?
Ooh.
Ooh, Simbelmoon.
This, which came up in our you put that soundbite into our last podcast, the one that came out the other day.
I did. Simbalmuna ever has a grown on the tombs of my forebears. He's got 4 bears.
I love that part. That always gets me with Dad and breaking down.
And you know, did we talk about it on the podcast, Johnny? I don't know if we did, where he took inspiration from like somebody he knew. I think somebody he knew like passed away.
Somebody knew cried one time.
No, somebody.
Oh, he went like this.
Somebody that he knew lost their child, and he asked Peter Jackson, could he put in that line of like,
"Oh my God,
no parent should ever bury their child," and like that was Bernard Hill. Like
that was his edition.
Bernard Hill put that in, yeah.
Oh man, that's
and that's the scene that gets me. Like,
oh man, yeah.
No parent should bury their child.
I think that gets me more than "You Bow to No One."
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, nothing gets me more than that.
I do think that's the most emotional scene in
I think that gets me more. Like, yeah. I think I'd like if they just let us see him crying more, because I mean, I'm always like, I don't know. I'm like,
it's like a 10-minute scene of Bale just falling.
I want to see him in misery, just
like
breaking down,
punching the ground, and stuff.
ripping up those symbol moonas.
I get a little thing here for Rosie Cotton dancing.
Oh yeah, that is so.
Right, they're in the slopes of.
She had ribbons in her hair.
I get a little bit emotional for. Do you know that scene where it goes? What about their legs?
They don't need those, and you're like,
they don't.
they don't need them.
So relatable.
Oh god, they don't need those.
They really don't. They could have it. Impoverished Urukai.
Those poor orcs are starving. Yeah.
They really don't need those.
They're fresh.
There's actually someone that follows us on Twitter. Her name is Simbalmuna on her like Twitter handle. So yeah.
Shouts out to that username. Yeah.
Very nice. Good job.
Fair play.
Thank you. And it's worth nothing.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry. That was.
Yeah,
I thought that was.
Give me a good question. Come on.
I'm so sorry. I was
just
like,
avoid those 2 colors.
I was like, you really earned that wedge.
Yeah.
I wasn't being sarcastic. I thought that you got that one.
You were just rubbing it in there. Yeah.
Oh my god! I rolled a pink again.
Yeah.
Just roll it again.
No. You got to answer this one. So,
oh god.
What object does Aragorn use to communicate with Sauron?
Blackberry.
BBM Messenger. Yeah.
What object?
Snapchat.
MSN.
BBM.
He uses it.
He's got him on Snapchat.
Yeah. Sauron's like, let's get on the iPhone, mate.
Sauron's got dial-up internet in Mordor. There,
is it a TikTok dance? All right. So what object does
Aragorn use to communicate with Sauron?
I'm going to say a palantir. Final answer.
A palantir is the correct answer.
A palantir. Thank you very much. Roll me something good. Don't you dare. Roll it again.
I rolled to the pink.
Will you just roll it properly?
Okay. I'm sorry.
Do you know how to roll?
Oh, do you? I'm supposed to change it.
Oh my god.
I've just been looking at the dice the whole time.
Okay, no,
I've rolled you a blue. I've rolled you a blue.
Thank
God. Right. Who does Éomer say poisoned the mind of the king? I'll repeat. Who does Éomer say poisoned the mind of the king?
I think it's a tricksy question because they want you to think Grima, but I think the answer is Saruman.
That is the correct answer.
Oh god.
Oh,
it's like who wants to be a millionaire up here?
It's like Chris Tarrant, yeah.
Final answer.
Final answer.
You just won 250,000.
All right, Johnny. I've rolled you a dark green.
Ooh, we haven't had a green in a while.
No.
Yeah.
What city was the site of the world premiere of the Fellowship of the Ring? What city was the site of the world premiere of the Fellowship of the Ring?
That's a hard question.
What city?
This city.
That's a tough one.
You've got no lifelines.
Yeah. I've no idea. I'm thinking Wellington, but I don't know. For some reason, I've got like a inkling towards London as well.
Oh yeah.
I've no idea. I'm gonna guess London.
Unfortunately, that is the correct answer.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh my
London.
god.
Well done.
Freaking greens, they make you work so hard. That wasn't even a wedge. Ugh.
Yeah. Now, you have to roll again.
That's a hard one. That's a really hard one. Yeah.
London. I can't believe I got that right. That was a complete guess.
Yeah, London's a good answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have said like Auckland or something. I don't know.
I was just about to say you don't need this, but you do. I rolled you a yellow, but I guess I've rolled you lots of like pre-wedge questions. So yellow is battles. So who warns Theoden of the approaching wargs on the way to Helm's Deep? Who warns Theoden of the approaching wargs on the way to Helm's Deep?
This seems like an easy question, but I don't want to fuck it up.
I don't think it's easy.
I'm gonna go for Aragorn.
That's the correct answer. Well done.
Good effort.
Nice.
Well done.
I can't think of that. I can't think of the scene.
He comes running back, and the camera's like bobbling.
He comes running back because Legolas kills a scout.
He literally just goes,
he runs,
and then the women all start like crying and stuff. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
Yeah, but Eowyn starts handing off shit. Just
He
thinking,
doesn't
"Let's go
specifically
back."
say it to Theoden. He just shouts it, like, isn't it?
He shouts
it's
it,
like,
yeah.
It's a bit of a tricky question in that kind of sense.
Yeah.
But
Right.
anyway, yeah.
So moving on
Nice
to
one.
Sam. Well done, Johnny. Good answer.
Thank you.
Sam, you have gotten a pink, which is Forces of Good.
Good.
So your question is, what does Aragorn tell his companions not to let the White Wizard do in Fangorn?
We must not let him. What does Aragorn tell us?
What does Aragorn tell his companions not to let the White Wizard do in Fangorn?
Must not let him speak.
That's the correct answer. Well done.
Yes, I.
Right.
I shall roll again.
Lest. Does he say lest he put a spell on us?
I don't think so.
No.
No. I think he
Sam
just
said
says
lest.
he will put a spell on us.
Yeah, do not
okay.
let him speak. He'll put a spell on us.
But I like the way you said it. Lest he put a spell on us.
I like lest. I like that. Yeah.
Sam, I've rolled you a green, which is making the movies.
Oh, green wedge.
Couple of greens.
It's the
popping
first
up.
green wedge.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Oh, I'm nervous. Framwolf. Come on, Framwolf.
What scalp condition did makeup artist create for Grima Wormtongue with a sprinkling of instant potato flakes? I will repeat the question. What scalp condition did makeup artist create for Grima Wormtongue with a sprinkling of instant potato flakes?
Oh, sounds delicious.
I mean, yeah. Hope it didn't rain because everyone has been licking him. I'm going to say it's got to be dandruff, right? It's got to be
Must
dandruff.
be.
That's the correct answer. Well done.
He's got a green.
Oh,
Man, the way they
Oh,
word
jeez.
these, I hadn't a clue what the hell they were talking about. I was like, what?
It's also one of the weirdest questions on there, I think.
that's very weird.
What's
That's very
a
weird.
scalp?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there can't be that many. And also, when you say like potato flakes, as in if you got flakes in your head.
Yeah, but there was
Yeah,
too
like,
many
yeah.
stupid words in there that just
What
my
even
brain
is that?
couldn't
What?
focus.
Instant potato flakes.
So it says, what scalp condition did makeup artist create for Grima Wormtongue with sparkling?
What?
instant
You guys
potato
don't use instant potato flakes?
I've got some over.
as opposed to not instant potato flakes.
Delayed potato flakes.
Yeah, you just kind of mix them with water, and it's like it makes mashed potato. It's like flour.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
I don't have cornflakes in the morning. I have instant potato flakes.
Chuffed got a green. That was an easy green.
That was
as well.
nice. Well done.
As far as greens go.
You should have had Head and Shoulders Grima.
It was easy if it was worded differently, but I think sometimes the wording makes things difficult.
Yeah.
I would say it was an easy guess, but it wasn't like easy as in, oh, I know this answer.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I definitely didn't.
Yeah.
Know.
I didn't even know he had dandruff.
No, me neither.
I didn't notice any potato flakes. Yeah, he had like greasy as fuck.
Yeah, it's
hair,
greasy
like.
and
I guess they didn't have head and shoulders in Rohan.
I said H&S. Yeah. It's weird because they're saying he had dandruff, but we just said his hair was like greasy, and those seem like contrasting things. Dandruff is when it's like
Opposite
dry,
things.
your scalp, and greasy is
Is his
not
hair
dry.
greasy? I thought his hair is going.
Yeah, it's well greasy, yeah.
No, it's disgustingly greasy. It's
He
horrible.
needs to have a bath.
There were three who followed the wizard.
elf, a dwarf, and a man.
You stink of horse.
Right. Anyway, so that's another round done. And just to tot up the scores for the moment is Danny is on 3, Dave is on 3, Johnny is on 4, and Sam is on 3. So back to Danny. I'm rolling for you. Dan, I've rolled you a green.
Nice.
Another green non-wedge, which is a pain in the balls.
Nice to get the old adrenaline going.
Yeah, exactly. These are the ones that really get you psyched up. When you get this right, you're like, come on.
Yeah.
Right. The question is, which actor plays Ugluk, the leader of the Uruk-hai captors?
Fran Walsh.
So which actor plays Ugluk, the leader of the Uruk-hai captors?
Oh, I think I know this.
No idea. Fran Walsh. Final answer.
That's not the correct answer. Dave, do you know?
Is it like, I know there's one guy that plays some of the Uruk-hai. His name is
It's not Jed Brody.
No. I know Jed Brody.
Because he plays the guy who's just like the.
He plays that damn fresh.
Yeah. Is it like Sayami Kimura? No,
it's a guy.
Is it Tito?
No, it's a guy called Nathaniel Lees.
There you go.
There you go, folks.
That is how hard the green questions can be. If anybody listening actually got that question, then
congratulations. Yeah, if you got that right. Yeah.
If anyone listening got that
you
question,
must have been watching those extended features. Back to back.
No, if anyone realistically got that question, yeah, it was Nathaniel Lees.
It was just Nathaniel Lees, yeah.
Well done, Nathaniel. And thanks for listening.
Give him some medicine, boys!
That was a very hard question. Right, so next person moving on, Dave, is you. So I'm going to roll you I've rolled you a pink.
Jesus.
But it's not a wedge, so let's hope I roll
yeah.
you a better one for the next one. I'll try to get you a green next time.
Thank you.
What object does Bilbo stand on top of to deliver his birthday speech?
Shall I describe it to you? I'm gonna get I just thought he stood on the stage, but I'm guessing he obviously had to be hoisted up a little bit, so I'm going to guess a barrel or a box. I'll say a barrel.
Very good. That's the correct answer.
All right. Barrel.
What? Good effort.
Stood on a barrel.
Never got that.
Yeah. Wow. Well done.
I didn't know that.
That's really good. Well done. So
thank you.
Moving on. Purple, which you do not have.
Yes. Come on, thingses.
So, how many root-like toes does an ent have on each foot?
What?
Ah, no. Not the things as I wanted.
That can't be across the board the same, surely. That's fucking such a crazy question.
I'm going to guess 4.
The answer is 7.
Is it?
Oh,
really?
Oh,
yeah.
my.
Who got that? Honestly.
If anybody listening got that, wow.
Who would ever get that?
Then you're an absolute nerd. If you
that's
7 toes.
That's tough for things. 7 toes.
I bet you they'd swim well. I guess.
Questions have not been kind.
7 toes. Yeah, 7 root-like toes. Which is, that's what they're famous for. The old ents having 7 root toes.
Of course, yeah.
Of course.
I'll never forget.
That's why they call them. Remember, Treebeard's best mate, 7 toes.
Oh yeah. There's Quick Beam and 7 toes.
Quick Beam. I love Quick Beam.
Yeah, Quick Beam and 7 toes. So Johnny, I have rolled you a yellow. I'm rolling you an awful lot of yellows lately, which is battles.
I will take it.
What facial wound does the soldier have who repeats the fire arrows order at the Battle of Helm's Deep?
What?
Okay, I think I know this, but can you read that again? Because it sounded weirdly worded.
What facial wound does the soldier have who repeats the fire arrows order at the Battle of Helm's Deep?
Yeah, right. So it's it's weirdly worded, that question, but I believe the answer is
weirdly worded. Yeah.
He's missing an eye.
Yeah. Very simple.
Nice.
Now,
I'm not sure that's strictly a facial injury rather than just a lack of eye.
More of an eye injury.
but how many toes did he have, Johnny?
Did you hear? Do you know that guy was initially he was an extra and he showed up wearing an eye patch and Peter Jackson asked him if he was like, "Do you mind being in a shot?" And the guy was like, apparently really kind of like he had like a complex about his eye and he didn't like the way that it looked, and he like Peter Jackson convinced him and was like, if you do this, like we'll have you like front and center in a shot and trust me, it'll look really cool. And he agreed to it, and then after that he was like, I'm so glad I did it, like, and he said it.
Yeah, that's the coolest guy in the battle.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Was that real? Like, was that guy with the missing eye? That was real.
That was a real
CGI or anything.
No, it was CGI.
Hey. CG no eye.
All right.
Next one.
So I have rolled you a green.
Ooh. Here we go.
Okay, so your question. So this is making the movies, and this is one you need, I believe. Yes, it is.
I do. Yes, I do.
Which character's wardrobe included an undershirt with gold braid trim, fur fabric, foot wraps, and a crown? I'll repeat that. What? Which character's wardrobe included an undershirt with gold braid trim, fur fabric, foot wraps, and a crown?
Fur fabric.
It's hard to say fur fabric.
Fur fabric what?
Fur
foot
fabric.
wraps and a crown.
Fur fabric, foot wrap.
And a crown.
So, which character's wardrobe included an undershirt with gold braid trim, fur fabric, foot wraps, and a crown?
That's a weird question.
That is a weird question.
Right. A crown. So it's got to be someone royal. So someone like Theoden. What was the fur fabric one again? Fur fabric what?
So an undershirt with gold braid trim, fur fabric, foot wraps, and a crown.
Foot wraps.
I think it was Ugluk. I'm not sure. No.
They don't need those.
No one needs a fucking fur fabric foot wrap.
Yeah, well,
fur fabric, foot wrap, foot flaps, foot flap,
a flip flop, flip flops.
A fur fabric flip flop,
flip flop.
A fur fabric flip flop.
Oh my god!
Could anyone say fur fabric flip flop?
Fur fabric flip flop.
Fur fabric flip flop.
Fur fabric flip flop. I can't. I find it.
That is a hell of a question.
Right. So if they're wearing a crown, it can only be either Theoden. Does Galadriel wear a crown like an Elrond? Are they called crowns? The little like things that they wear.
More tiaras, aren't they?
Tiara. Yeah.
Tiara. Yeah, Elrond's got a tiara on. He goes, Gandalf, do you like my tiara? men are so weak. Like my tiara.
Just because of men, the ring survives. I was there the day the strength of men failed.
Wait, Dave, was the question for which actor or which character?
Which character's wardrobe included an undershirt with gold braid trim?
You just kind of morphed into Professor Snape there.
Gold braid trim. 5 points deducted from Gryffindor.
I can't think of anyone better, so I'm just going to say Theoden.
Yeah, it was the crown. Theoden.
Oh, right.
It is
of course.
Theoden. Wow.
He's the only guy that wears a crown, really, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, because but I was like, that has to be a trick question because that really gave it away.
Aragorn has a
Yeah, but
he wears a crown at the very end, like.
He doesn't have fur flip flops though.
No, but
The Theoden does.
all right, Sam. Well done, Johnny.
Oh, Johnny's nearly won. Right.
Sam, you've got a green. A dark green.
Oh, no.
What year was the Fellowship of the Ring movie released? What year was the Fellowship of the Ring movie released?
I'm going to think about it before I say it, but...
That would be wise. It would be wise.
Pretty sure it's 2001.
That is correct. Well done.
Good job.
I'm going to roll again. Orange, which you don't need, unfortunately. Locations and history. What word does Gimli use to describe the air in Fangorn Forest? What word does Gimli use to describe the air in Fangorn Forest?
Oh,
It's good.
the air is so close. Close, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I don't remember this at all. Well done.
Yeah, the air is so close in here. Yeah.
Great answer.
I was going to say thick for some reason, but
I don't remember this.
Close.
When?
Because Aragorn's like, lower your axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just before that when they just come into the
What
forest.
does it say exactly?
Legolas like, this forest is old, full of memory.
Old as balls.
Yeah.
Old as fuck.
Full of memory.
Right, Sam, I'm going to roll again. Dark
Okie dokie.
green, unfortunately.
Oh my God.
You don't need. Making the movies. What Middle-earth miniature was built to a 1/76th scale? Now, there is multiple choice. I'll read out the question again. What Middle-earth miniature was built to a 1/76th scale?
76. Well, Helm's Deep was the biggest miniature, I believe. Oh no.
So there is a multiple choice, but
I mean, it's the multiple choice is probably Helm's Deep, Minas Tirith, and Rivendell, probably, or something.
are those your final answers?
For
Because you got one right.
Only one? Oh shit! Right, okay. 1/76. Oh no, they built like a full Helm's. Minas Tirith. I'm gonna go Minas Tirith.
The answer is incorrect.
Helm's Deep.
Is it Helm's Deep?
Danny, do you have an answer?
I thought maybe it was Isengard.
No.
Ah.
It's Barad-dûr.
Oh,
Barad-dûr. I would have never have guessed that either. The actual the multiple choice, if you want to know, was Helm's Deep, Barad-dûr, or the Cracks of Doom interior. Weird.
That's a weird
Cracks
one,
of
right,
Doom interior.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lava was 1/76.
No, it was Sam's arsehole.
Yeah.
The Cracks of Doom. Oh yeah, so moving on to Danny, yeah?
Yeah. So
that was unlucky, Sam. That was a balls of a question.
Man,
absolute ball ache.
tough one.
And
this game is completely like I've got 5 right so far, and it's like I've got the rub of the green, I think, because and not the actual green, because if you get the rub of the green too much, you're fucked.
Too much green.
The green is hard. Right. Anyway, oh my God, I've just rolled a green.
Hey.
So rub of the green, Dan. Hopefully, it's a good thing for you. So, what's the first word Sam says after the Two Towers title appears on the screen?
oh wow.
I'll repeat that one more time.
Wow.
So, what is the first word Sam says after the Two Towers title appears on the screen?
I'm going to go with Mordor.
Is the correct answer. Good job.
Well done.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, because they stand on the top and then they see it from a distance.
Yeah, the one place we want to get to, one place we just can't get.
Yeah. Because then after he says like, "Oh, we're lost" or something, we're going in
Yeah.
circle. Oh no, that's
Let's face it, Mr. Frodo. We're lost.
Right, Dan, I've rolled you one that you need, which is a pink.
Hey.
How many guests does Frodo say have been invited to Bilbo's party?
How many?
Now, again, there's a multiple choice, but I'm not going to give it to you. And I will tell you that the question is kind of weirdly worded. So I'll read it again.
Wordly weird.
It's wordly weird. How many guests does Frodo say have been invited? I'm going to change the question.
It's not a number, is it?
No, it's not a number.
Half the Shire.
That is the correct answer. That is the correct answer.
That was stupidly questioned.
It's not.
What fraction of? Yeah.
So I didn't give you the multiple choice, but the multiple choice was
half the Shire, double the Shire, or triple the Shire.
all of Hobbiton, 111 people, or half the Shire.
111
like the range of stupid questions to impossible questions.
Yeah, that's always my like gripe with any sort of a quiz, when you see like, I don't know, the disparity between like the hardest questions and the easiest questions.
It's ridiculous, yeah. Like, what color is Gandalf after he died or resurrected or whatever?
To be fair, we haven't had too many really, really simple questions so far.
True.
So that's maybe...
No, it's been quite good, this one. Yeah.
Anyway,
game.
Dave, next one for you. So good job there, Dan, up to 4. Dave, I've rolled you a pink. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
So, Forces of Good for Dave. What's the first line of the traveling song sung by both Gandalf and Bilbo? It's a good question.
The road goes ever on and on.
And the second line?
No, just the first line.
Yeah, that's the correct answer. But can you give me... What about second line?
That's
Down from the door where it begun. Very good. So, for your wedge question, give us a good spin. Ooh, green.
Yes.
Ooh,
green. But then
good
again,
luck, Dave.
no.
Yeah, it's tough, but it's always good to get a green as a wedge. It's so annoying when you get green as your initial question. Right. So, question. What were the horseshoes made of that 150 horses wore riding up and down a concrete ramp during filming? I'll repeat that question because it's kind of crazy.
That
What?
is just...
What were the horseshoes made of that 150 horses wore riding up and down a concrete ramp during filming? So basically, what were the horseshoes made of?
Is there multiple choice?
No. But there is multiple choice for the easy types of questions,
Yeah.
like
Who is the person who made the ring? Fucking Farmer Maggot.
Frodo, Sam, or Sauron?
Yeah. Who did Aragorn marry? So far. Yeah.
I'm feeling like
What were they made of? Chocolate.
like it's obviously not going to be steel or metal.
Why not?
Well, just I assume because that's like saying
It's like saying, what were the trees made of?
yeah
Wood.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
like I don't know what you can make a horseshoe out of. Can you make it out of rubber or plastic?
Pasta.
Yeah, pasta. Could have been risotto.
So can you tell me what they were marching on again? Concrete, was it?
It says 150 horses wore these riding up and down a concrete ramp during filming.
Fur. Could have been fur flip-flops.
The fur flippers.
Fur flip-flops.
Fur flip-flops.
I'm gonna either guess plastic or rubber. Rubber might be weird, would it? I'm going to... Oh, God. I feel like it's one of those two.
I haven't looked at the answer, so I don't know.
Yeah,
But
okay.
That sounds good to me.
Like, I know I'm going to pick the other one. It's like the south and east question. I'm going to go for plastic. It's rubber. It's fucking rubber.
The answer's rubber.
I would have gone with
God
rubber.
damn
Yeah.
it.
Oh, unlucky.
Man, that is so tough. That's so
Unlucky,
annoying.
Dave.
Rohan, home of the Horse Lords.
Alrighty.
I need an orange.
That's the last one you need, yeah.
Oh, you got a blue.
All right, I'll take that to start.
Blue is Forces of Evil. Which race does Saruman say there will be no dawn for?
Men.
Correct. Oh yeah, I have to roll again. A pink.
Oh, god damn it. Roll me an orange.
What do you need? Orange.
Just orange.
So pink. On what day at first light does Gandalf tell Aragorn he'll arrive at Helm's Deep?
Look for my coming at first light on the 5th day.
Oh, you can see all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the 29th day.
Oh no!
On the 11th day.
Yeah. 3rd, 4th, and 5th all sound good to me right now.
1296.
Very good, yeah.
Very good, yeah.
Almost as old as I am.
I'm going to say on the 5th day.
Yes, well done. Correct.
Oh, thank God. Jesus.
Wait.
It's one of those ones that, like, if that question had been asked to somebody else, I would have been like, of course it's 5th. That's easy.
Yeah.
It's like...
And
yeah.
it's for some reason, that quote I always mess up, I'm like, look to my coming on the third light of the fifth day. Or I always I always have like a couple of different words in there.
On the fifth light on the first day. Yeah.
All right, so I rolled a yellow. So where on his body is Frodo stabbed by the ringwraith at Amon Sul?
Ooh.
So where did he touch you? Point to the little doll where the ringwraith stabbed you.
I've seen that in Family Guy where it's like, and now let's go back to touched by an angel, and it's a court case, and it's like, Timmy, where did the angel touch you? And it's like point to the teddy bear. It's like, it touched me here, and the angel's like, that guy's a filthy liar. Oh, it's so good. So Frodo gets stabbed in the shoulder. Is that the question?
So where in his body is Frodo stabbed? I'm gonna. It's because the answer,
like it's upper chest, like upper
yeah,
chest,
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just looking for more. So you're right, but it's which is it? Is it the right or the left?
Ah, okay.
Okay. That's a bad question. Yeah.
Ooh, I can see both of them now. God damn it.
Well, is it stage left? Like, is it the stabber's left or the Frodo's left?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Is he the stabber or the stabby?
He was very stabby.
He was stabby.
Yeah, that's why they call him Stabby the Nazgul.
I believe it's the left shoulder. Left shoulder.
Left shoulder is correct. Well done.
No, nice one. Nice one.
Right, I'm gonna roll. It's a dark green.
Ah, for fuck's sake. This will be the end of the Johnny.
Right. What characters do Peter Jackson's children, Billy and Katie, play in The Fellowship of the Ring?
I'm pretty sure they're the kids that Bilbo is telling the story to at the party.
Yeah. Okay, that's the correct. I thought they were going to look for actual names, but yeah, little hobbits listening to Bilbo's troll story. Okay, well done.
Can you imagine if they gave those little hobbits like hobbit names?
Well, that's what I thought. I thought, like, you know, I suppose that's how nerdy we are. We all kind of know that, but I was like, oh my god, what the hell are their names?
Yeah.
Right. Purple.
Oh,
what are you looking for?
God.
Orange.
Orange. Looking for orange.
Right. This is things. Who mans the ferry as the hobbits cross the river to escape the ringwraiths? Who mans or womans the ferry?
Who hobbits the ferry?
Who hobbits the ferry as the hobbits cross the river to escape the ringwraiths?
Merry.
That is correct. Well done. Another blue.
God damn it. Every colour.
Forces of evil. What can be seen beneath the hoods of the black-robed ringwraiths that hunt Frodo?
Like nothing? What? Can you read it again?
Yeah, I will, yeah. What can be seen beneath the hoods of the black-robed ringwraiths that hunt Frodo?
Nothing. Black emptiness.
That's correct. I feel like some of these questions are written by someone who's just watched the films for the first time, and some of them are written by like absolute nerds or people on set.
Dotards.
I have rolled you another green.
Yeah. Oh god.
Okay, so which hobbit does Dominic Monaghan describe as very sharp, sarcastic, and funny boy who hasn't grown up yet?
Dominic Monaghan describes this hobbit.
Yes. As a very sharp, sarcastic, and funny boy who hasn't grown up yet.
I imagine if Dominic Monaghan is being asked a question about a type of hobbit, they're going to ask him about Merry. So I'm going to say Merry.
That is correct. Well done.
Nice.
All right, come on, Orange. It is orange.
Oh,
hey. The pressure's on, Johnny.
Who saves Gandalf from falling off the cliff in the avalanche at the Pass of Caradhras? Who saves Gandalf from falling off the cliff in the avalanche at the Pass of Caradhras?
I'm pretty sure it's Legolas. Legolas is my final answer.
That is correct.
Oh, good work.
Well done. Great answer.
Oh, yeah. Nice one.
I think on Aragorn. Good effort.
So that is the winner, the winning question. Well done.
Congratulations.
Brilliant.
Johnny.
Brilliant. Thank
Well
you very
done,
much,
John.
guys.
Well deserved.
Congratulations to all of you guys. That
That was like a 6 in a row. Or something.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, you really
quite
earned
a
that
few
one.
questions there. Yeah,
Good
they made
effort.
me work for that one. But whew.
Well done, Johnny.
It's a good game, man. I enjoyed that a lot.
All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us.
All right, so that's a wrap on today's episode, and we just want to say a massive thank you to our guests, Sam and Danny, and also a huge congratulations to Johnny, who won this week's game of Lord of the Rings trivia. But we'll probably have another go at this game in the future. But where can we find you guys on social medias? So Sam, do you have an Instagram or do you have a Twitter that we can shout out?
Yeah. I'm on Instagram at NoPlanSam.
At NoPlanSam, perfect. And Danny?
I am unable to be found.
Unable to be found. That's at unable to be found.
That's at unable.
Everyone go follow that guy.
Could you imagine now there's a user that's getting loads
Send him loads of abuse.
Yeah, and we'll definitely have you guys on again at some point. So thank you again so much for coming on.
That would be lovely.
Yeah, thanks, guys. It's been fun.
Did you enjoy yourselves?
Loved it, guys. Irish charm always wins me over.
Well, that's what we were aiming for.
It was very nice. It was very nice to be on. I feel like I've learned a lot as well. A lot of trivia. Stuntman for Ugluk is called Nathaniel
Lees.
Nathaniel Lees.
I've learned something new, yeah. Nathaniel Lees. Ugluk. Probably my favourite Uruk-hai.
I went for him as my favourite leader, didn't I? In our Middle Earth favourites, yeah.
Really?
I think so. That was
I think he's my favourite orc, actually.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh, right.
Although I do like... They're fresh.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah.
Yeah. And also, what about their legs?
Does that orc actually have a name?
Which one?
Their fresh one.
Yeah.
Grishnak?
Yeah, I think...
Grishnak.
No, I think he's called something beginning with S, like...
Shagrat.
Fresh.
No, like Sharku.
Oh, Sharku. Okay, wait, hang on. Which one are we talking about?
The one who says they're fresh.
The one that says they're fresh.
They're fresh.
Maybe that's not Sharku. Because I think
Sharku is the Uruk-hai in Kirathungal.
I'm going to...
Someone Google Sharku.
I'm Googling here. Sharku orc.
We could have like a specific orc trivia. That would be really hard.
Oh no, Sharku is the orc that is he's the leader of the Warg Riders.
Oh, sorry.
He's the other horrible looking orc that
the one that his only lines are
yeah, he gets the script.
I believe they're both played by Jed Brody.
Oh, really?
Who also played a Hobbit.
Yeah, and he played loads. He played
a load.
Rohirrim Rider. He played
He was fighting himself in that battle as the one.
Yeah,
exactly. He threw an axe into his own head. Suicide pact.
It's been very nice to be on. Thank you for inviting me, and I hope to be on soon again.
Yeah, we'd love to have you back. And can I also just say that this new segment of having beers and wine and whiskey and whatever is definitely something that we must continue because
we must have the beers back as well.
Like I'm always drinking anyways during these podcasts, so let's promote them.
Yeah, cool. Very good, guys. So thank you very much, and we'll speak to you soon.
The city of Asciliath has been reclaimed! For Gondor! For Gondor! For Gondor! For Gondor!
Well, that's it, guys, for another episode of the Council of Elrond. Thank you so much for listening. We really had a lot of fun recording this episode. So a big thank you to our two guests, Danny and Sam, and a big thank you to all of you for listening. We really hope you enjoyed listening to this episode, and we would definitely recommend this Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit game to any fans of the books or movies. Sometimes it's noticeable the difference between the hardest questions and the easiest questions, and sometimes that difference is a little bit too big, but that didn't happen too often, and We were actually quite impressed with the level of difficulty of these questions. It really put us to the test. As always, we'd really love to hear from you on any of our social media, or if you'd like to buy us a coffee, you can do so from the links in the podcast info section. That's it for this week, guys. See you next time on the Council of Elrond.